Hi, this is Annie from the ADHD Minimalist, and today I'd like to look at how to declutter a child's wardrobe. My daughter has way too many clothes, and part of the problem is that she doesn't wear them out fast enough, and then she got a bunch of new stuff for Christmas. Part of the problem is that she recently stopped making her clothes so dirty. She's always been really active and outside and in the mud, and I used to have like lots of pants in the wash every single day, and she's not quite as messy as she used to be, and now her clothes are often, more of them are clean, and they do not fit in her drawers. So she has a really hard time getting rid of stuff herself. So I am just going to go through this without her. She's at school right now, and I'm just going to make an educated guess and take away stuff that I have not seen her wear in a long time, or things that I know are too small or too big. Then I will not get rid of any of it right away. I will let it sit in the storage room for a few months and let her ask for stuff back, or comment on if she misses things. And that way I don't have to worry about getting rid of stuff that she's going to be really upset about, that she can have anything back that she wants back. So we'll see how this goes. She doesn't know that I'm getting rid of her clothes today, so this will be interesting to see what she says when she gets home. I have washed as much stuff as I could. Whew. Not sure how well you can see all of this, but there's an enormous wash basket here full of clothes that are all my daughter's. I know she has 2 pairs of jeans in the dryer right now as well, and move this to the side. This is all pants and underwear and things. I'm gonna leave her underwear and socks alone for now, because what's really the problem is mainly pants and sweatshirts. These don't have a match. So I'm gonna concentrate on going through pants and then her sweatshirts and bigger tops that take up a lot of space, because she doesn't have that many t-shirts, so I'm just gonna leave those alone for now. So this is her pants drawer, and this drawer over here is full of sweatshirts. And I mean, these, she likes to wear this kind of stuff, but they're really bulky and they take up quite a lot of space. So I'm going to try to get rid of some of these. Like this one, she's never worn. And this is an adult size, so it's still going to fit her. Even if we get it out next year, it'll still fit. So I'm just going to save some of this stuff that I know is on the big side that she hasn't been wearing. And then she can pick if she wants to put it back in her wardrobe when she grows out of some other stuff. Okay, so what I got together beforehand was seriously so simple as, see if you can see here, these 2 bags. So one is going to be for clothes that I think are a little bit big that she can wear in the future, and the other one is going to be for clothes that I think we should get rid of. Maybe they have holes in them, or maybe they're just almost too small, and I'm going to keep both of these in the storage room for probably about 3 months, so I know that she's not missing anything, and then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the bag that has the stuff that's too small, or throw away the clothes that have holes. So that's the plan. So I'm going to go through both of these drawers. So we have this drawer and that drawer, and then this huge pile of clothes that I've washed. And over there in the bottom drawer, she has some sports clothes, so I'm probably going to need to look through those as well. In this drawer, I have seen her wear all of these sweatshirts in the last month, and this is one of those one-piece suits. So that's not too small. Then she has long underwear here, woolen long underwear, and we need these where we live because we ski a lot. And this is her t-shirt drawer. I can just pull that forward. Honestly, like in the winter, she doesn't wear these a lot. She'll mainly wear these like woolen tops or sweatshirts. So this is more like summer clothes. I'm just going to let that sit here for now. We're going to start going through some clothes here. So first off, we have a pair of jeans. These are retro jeans. She was kind of excited about these. We found these at a secondhand store, and all of her friends started wearing these high-waisted jeans that had wide legs, and it was sort of a a throwback to these kind of retro jeans. So she actually found an authentic pair of retro jeans that look like those other jeans from the 70s or the 50s that everybody's wearing. So we're keeping those. Usually I take shorts out in the wintertime and then I bring them back in when it's summer. And that's mainly because our house is really small and I felt like I couldn't really fit everything in her drawers. Her room is incredibly small. So we need all the extra space we can get. These are shorts that are like sporty material, so they've ended up in the drawer still because I thought she could use them when she had gym class inside. But these are in the wrong spot. Her sports clothes are in a different drawer. These pants she wears a lot. They're, I don't know what color, maroon jeans, I guess. I used to wear maroon jeans back in junior high, and I guess they came back. My daughter is soon in junior high, and she's wearing maroon jeans. Everything that goes around comes around. Last year, she had a pair of these. They're sort of like Christmas tights. And she really liked them, and she wore them a whole bunch. And so I went out and bought her a couple more pairs this year. And she put them on one time and took them off. So these are like completely new, and I can't get her to wear them. So we have 2 pairs of these, and I'm just going to take these away because I can ask her again next year. One pair is a little bit too big if she wants to wear them, but I'm guessing the answer will be no. On the other hand, my younger daughter loves tights and she hates jeans, which is the exact opposite of my middle child who's 11, and she likes jeans and like sweatpants, sporty kind of stuff, and she's more like a tomboy. And my youngest child likes dresses and tights, and she won't wear any of the things that like have bulky waists, like jeans or like some kinds of sweatpants have sort of like bulky waistbands. She won't wear that. So I've kind of had to learn what kind of stuff not to save, because if I saved everything that my older daughter grew out of, there wouldn't be any point. These are pretty much completely new pants. Yep. Oh, look, they even have the tag on them. And these have been in her wardrobe for at least a year. We bought these last summer on vacation, so I'm going to go ahead and just assume that she doesn't like these. These are jeggings, so I might just take a risk that my younger daughter might wear the jeggings even if she won't wear jeans for Scouts. My middle daughter's in Scouts. Now they haven't met for a little while because of Corona, but she's going to need this when Scouts start up again, so we got to keep that. This is a pajama top, and she does sometimes wear pajamas. It kind of depends on how cold it is. So these are trekking pants, and they're still pretty big on her, so we're going to keep these. She'll wear these every once in a while, but usually if we're going to be outside, so it's not really something she picks to wear to school. Okay, these pants, she really liked them when she found them at the store, but they were a little big. So I think I might make a pile where I ask her to try on some things. And then sometimes I need to sew in the waist. These might need to get sewn on a little bit because she's pretty skinny. And even though you buy the slim version of stuff, sometimes it's not even enough. So these fit pretty well. She's 11 years old, and she's average height but extra skinny, so sometimes adult extra small clothes fit better. So these are extra small jeans that are really, really stretchy, and they're a little bit long, but not too bad. And she's worn these, and she's almost worn them out. We're getting holes here by the pockets, if you can see that. But I'm not going to get rid of these yet because I know she will be really upset with me if I get rid of them because she really likes those. So she's just going to have to wear those till they get completely worn out. A pair of, these are like carpenter pants, and sometimes she would wear these to help my husband. I think we're going to keep these for now, but I think they will get too short pretty soon. So if I notice that next time she wears them that they're really short, then we'll just take care of it then. So I'm putting all of these things that I decided that we're keeping back in the drawer. So that's a start. All right, so now we're going to get started on this wash pile. She wears these quite a lot. But I'm going to put these on the question pile, I think, because the elastic is, can you see that? See that the elastic is kind of shot in some places. And I'm not sure if they ended up in the dryer. I don't usually put stretchy pants in the dryer, but if my husband or my kids tried to help me with the clothes, then sometimes this happens. She has had these for at least a year, so they're not new, and she's worn them a lot. So I might try taking these away. They're sort of like the exact right length, almost a little bit too short, and that the stretchy is starting to give way. So I think I might take these away, and we'll see if my daughter wants them back. Here we have a wool top. Stuff like this is really expensive, so I don't ever get rid of that unless it has holes, because my younger daughter will need it when she goes skiing. So I'm going to put that in the other drawer. This room is so little, I don't really have space to film if I'm not in front of this drawer, which isn't very convenient. Okay, here's another sweatshirt that she's been wearing recently. So I'm just going to fold this. I sort of do like a quick Marie Kondo style. I just fold it over like this, and then a lot of times with these sweatshirts, I'll just roll them, and they end up being little bundles like this when you're done. I find that rolling bigger items like jeans and sweatshirts is sort of the fastest way to do like a Marie Kondo style fold. It's not quite as neat as Marie Kondo would do it, but it gets the same effect, and I don't find that sweatshirts don't really wrinkle. And a lot of jeans, I just fold them in half and roll them, and they don't wrinkle either. So super fast and easy, and it gets the same effect that they'll stand up in your drawer, but it won't take you nearly as much time. Okay, these pants she got from one of her cousins, and she likes them, but they're a little bit too big. So I'm gonna take these, put them in a bag for stuff to get out. Maybe we'll do a big wardrobe change right before summer, and then she can decide if they fit then. Oh, here are her pajama pants, and she'll wear these around the house even if she doesn't wear them to bed, and these go with that top. So now we have a kit there. Oh, here we have sports pants. And the thing about sports pants is that we have to be really careful to find stuff that fits her in the waist. She's not really a big fan of having to tie knots, and now this is like half of it has disappeared into the pant, but these will stay up even though she's super skinny. And so she doesn't really care about the length that much. So if they're a little bit short, they just kind of be like 3/4 length pants. And that's the nice thing about this summer. Like if she has tights that are too short and they end up being like 3/4 length, but they fit in the waist, then that's fine. She'll just wear them like that. And the same with sports pants. This is the problem with being super skinny. It's hard to find anything that fits like it should. This is a shirt that she really wanted to have. She found it at Ross when we were on vacation in the States, and she really wanted to have it, but it was almost Christmas time, so I snuck it out of the store when she wasn't looking, and then she found it before Christmas, and she was like, "Oh, you bought it," but it had a spot on it that I thought I could get out, but then I convinced her that, "Oh, we have to take it back because there's a big spot on it." So she was still really surprised when Christmas rolled around and that she got the sweatshirt that she wanted. She really thought I was going to take it back. It's not all that often that you actually get to surprise your kids these days. Still wearing these, and I think sometimes tights are really comfortable underneath outside clothes. So, I mean, even at school, they'll put on winter pants before they go out to recess, because right now we have 1/2 meter of snow. I guess that would be like, what, 1/2 yard? 1.5 of snow, 2 feet of snow. And they would just get completely wet if they were to try to go out to recess without their winter clothes on. So sometimes jeans aren't as comfortable when you have 2 waistbands when you put on your outside pants. So I usually try to keep some tights, even if they kind of seem like they're more summery clothes. Sometimes she really appreciates them in the winter. Here's another pair of pants. It's sort of like different brands have different sizes, and you just have to kind of find which size works. This is another extra small, and they look really well as far as the length is concerned, but this extra small I had to sew in, and I didn't have to do this on those other jeans. So You kind of have to just search around until you find a brand that works for your child if you have a really skinny child. These are pretty new pants, and she wears these if she gets dressed up. So we're gonna put those in here. And I'm like, at this point, I'm not really even asking the question, how many pants does she need? Which I probably should ask that question. But right now I'm just mainly looking for things that I know she hasn't worn in a long time. I know that if I suddenly just like purged her wardrobe so that she just had like a child's capsule wardrobe, that she would come home from school and be really upset. So I'm trying to like keep most of her clothes so she feels like she still has her wardrobe and her stuff, and just get rid of the stuff that I think she would be happy not to have in the way. So this is kind of a Christmas sweatshirt, but she wears it all year round. She wears this pretty often. It's sort of the same kind of fluffy thing with Mickey Mouse. And I think this is something she got from a cousin. And it's technically, yeah, it's a smaller, like an adult small. So I think she might really like this. It's really fluffy and fun, but it kind of has a big neck. Sort of has like a boat neck. And I think she feels like it's falling down. So we're going to put this with the stuff that she can wear when she gets bigger and see if she likes it then. And honestly, I'm just throwing all of her underwear, bras, and socks into the same big box. It's in the back side of the drawer. I just put a cardboard box in the drawer, and that seems to work pretty well. This is just a tank top, but she wears this when she goes to judo. She wears it under her judo outfit, so that should go with the sports stuff. Is a top she got from her cousin, and she's actually been wearing this even though it's winter and it doesn't have any sleeves. So we're going to keep this one. And her tops, I usually I fold it in thirds one way and then thirds again. Run and get a quick drink. I started coughing and I swallowed something wrong. Let's see here. Okay, more woolen pants. Like I said, I don't get rid of this stuff because we get so much of it in the wash that even if she has a lot of it, it's all goes in rotation. Wool is pretty delicate, and it's easy to ruin it in the laundry, or that it's pretty thin material most of the time, and it's easy for the kids to get holes in it. So there isn't a whole lot of wool items that my kids get as hand-me-downs. Sometimes the tops will be okay, but all the pants will be ruined. So even though she has probably, I don't know, 8 sets, even though she has probably about 8 sets of woolen long underwear, my younger daughter will probably not even be able to use half of that because it'll just be worn out. These pants my daughter got for her birthday, and she's worn these a few times with that horse top that she got from her cousin. These seem to be in rotation, so we're just going to put these back in her drawer. It's a school that my husband's grandpa started in Sweden, and it's a really old shirt. I think it must have been one that my husband or one of his brothers or sisters had when they were little, but for some reason she just latched onto the shirt. Maybe it's just softer because it's so old, but she really likes it. So that's going to go in the drawer when I move my buns, because right now I can't open it behind the camera. This is one of her bathing suits, and those I put over by the sporting goods pants that are extra small. And like I said, she's only 11, but the extra small stuff is often petite, so a lot of times it's not too long, and these fit in the waist. I didn't have to sew them in. So these were a big hit with her. These were kind of popular over Christmas, but I see that I had to sew them in, and this one just came apart, apparently. Came undone. So I'm either have to put these in the pile to get fixed or give them away to somebody who will fix them. So, and these were even skinny fits, but they weren't skinny enough, and they didn't have any of that elastic stuff. But sometimes the elastic and the buttons actually hurts. Like, it'll push, if they make it too tight, it'll push on their skin too much, and it makes red spots. So sometimes my daughter thinks it's better that I just sew it in and just forget about those elastic things. Yes, I'm gonna have to make a third pile. I should have had extra bags on hand, I guess, but making a third pile for things that need to get fixed. Should probably set myself a time limit. Like, if I don't fix those in the next week, then I just get rid of them. And like I said, all of these are different. Like these ones I had to sew in. So, and they work for a while, but eventually stuff that you sew in, like it usually like the seams will pop. Long underwear and more long underwear. We've been skiing a lot lately, so there's lots of wool socks and long underwear in the wash. Usually the hats go in the hallway with the winter clothes. And half a bikini. Hopefully, oh, there, I found the other half. That goes with the swimming suits. And I mean, swimming suits don't take up a lot of space, so I pretty much just let her have all of her swimming suits. And if we go on vacation where it's sunny, then we take all of them and then they can dry before you have to reuse them. Not sure if these fit in the waist. They're a pair of tights. So I think I'm going to put this with the other black pants and ask her if she can try those on. Here's a t-shirt, Disneyland t-shirt, and I'm pretty sure she wants to keep this from a trip that we had. Here, these pants are tights and they fit really well, so we're just going to put these back in her drawer. Just seriously never-ending woolen underwear here. I'm just going to make a pile and fold it later. But she wears this pretty often, so we're going to keep this as well. Oh, goodness, I might need to go through her socks later. No, I mean half a swimming suit. And another swimming suit. There's a whole suit anyway. And that is long underwear as well. Apparently she is wearing a few t-shirts under her sweatshirts. I know that she wears this one as well. This one's really soft. She just got from her brother for Christmas, so it's a little bit, I think it's probably way too big, honestly, but we're not going to take that out yet. See if she wears it or not. Apparently a lot of her t-shirts ended up in the bottom of the wash, and I have a wash basket for each member of the family. So I haven't actually put all this stuff away for a while. She's supposed to go get her basket and put her own stuff away, which doesn't always happen. Sometimes the kids just pull stuff out of the top, and some of these t-shirts have probably been laying here for a while from before it got really cold. Oh, here we go. Here was another matched swimming suit and sportswear. Probably need to take a look over in the sports drawer. But my main problem was honestly that there were too many pants. And I know that there's 2 pairs of jeans that she wears in the wash. But there's still space for those in the drawer here, so that's not a problem. This is another really old top that one of her cousins had. And apparently they're so soft that she just loves these really old retro tops. If you look here, her drawer, whoop. Oh. Okay, if you look here at her drawer, she has 1 row of pants, and then there's space for another row, and then I have the socks and underwear and stuff in that box in the back. So this, even if I put 2 more pairs of jeans in here, there's the whole empty row, so that's not a problem. But here is her judo outfit, and this is sporting clothes that she takes to PE class and stuff. The school doesn't have a specific outfit that you have to have for PE, so she can just take whatever she wants. And over here at the end, that's all kinds of swimming suits and like these sort of like swimming tops that have long arms. If we're on vacation in Spain or in Florida or something, then sometimes those are really helpful so they don't get burnt. Well, let's see here. I don't bother folding swimming suits. They are so flimsy, and the same with this sports gear. It's so flimsy that it won't really stand up very well. Drawer cleaned out. It's, like I said, socks and underwear in the back, and I might need to just go through that soon, but that wasn't really my priority today, and my daughter will be coming home from school soon, so I'm going to try to catch on camera what she says. Otherwise, I'll let you know later what she thinks. I know that I have 2 more pairs of jeans that are going to go on that side, but there's plenty of space in here now. And over here we have t-shirts, and then this woolen thing is full, but there aren't any more woolen outfits in the wash, so that's all of them. And I think she's wearing a sweatshirt, which otherwise would be there. The drawer is pretty full, but there's space for all of her items, so I don't have a lot of stuff in the wash that isn't going to fit. I did notice in the t-shirt area that it was getting really squishy when I tried to put in the last t-shirts. So I pulled 3 tank tops out of there that she only wears in the summer. So I just put that with the other clothes that we need to get out in maybe May and check if they fit then. So then she'll get her tank tops back. These 2 pairs of pants I need her to try on because I'm honestly not sure if they fit. So it's not the best lighting in here, but I think you might have noticed that my daughter didn't have anywhere to hang her clothes, and that's true. She has no hanging clothes in her bedroom. I usually just prefer to fold everything. Even in my younger daughter's bedroom, I folded all of her dresses, even the fancy dresses. Each of them might have like one fancy outfit that's hanging out in the storage room. My younger daughter may have a few more because she inherited some from my older daughter, but my older daughter doesn't do a lot of dresses, and so she has like a pantsuit that she'll wear if she wants to dress up. So she doesn't have a lot of hanging clothes at all. Well, look in your drawers.
You done nothing.
You still have all your winter clothes on? Tell me what you think of your drawers. I emptied the wash basket in the bathroom too that was overflowing because I couldn't get any more wash in there. Oh, are you trying not to step on the rugs? You're pretty silly.
You did nothing.
I've done nothing. Can't you see that it's not overflowing? Oh, I haven't been in there at all. That's your Lego drawer. Can't you tell that your pants drawer isn't overflowing? And I emptied the stuff in the bathroom. I need you to try those on. You can tell me if you like them or if they fit. And I put some more clothes away in there. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? I did take away a few things from your room that were things that you either didn't wear or that seemed to be too big. No, I haven't done anything in there. That's your problem.
This is candy.
You have a whole thing of candy in there? What are you just saving it for a rainy day? Okay, one last thing. When I asked my daughter what she thought of her bedroom when she got home from school, she honestly did not notice that I had taken away some of her pants. I even told her that I took stuff away, and she was like, "No, you didn't." So apparently it was not a big deal. I'm still going to keep that stuff for a while just to make sure she doesn't realize after a few weeks that a pair of pants she likes is not here anymore. But that seems to be a good sign.